would a father throw his own 5-year-old son off a cliff? Was it pure hatred or something darker? Is it possible that everything we knew about the Mishima family feud was a lie? The Tekken saga has long painted Heihachi Mishima as the cold, ruthless patriarch, the man who hurled his young son, Kazuya, into a ravine with the belief that only the strong survive. His public reasoning, as told in Tekken 7, was chilling yet strangely noble. The devil gene was a threat to the world, and if Kazuya possessed it, he had to either die or climb back up to prove his strength. But what if that wasn't the whole truth? In the events of Tekken 7, Heihachi presents himself not as a tyrant, but as a savior. He insists that the devil gene, carried by Kazuya and potentially his descendants, could trigger catastrophic destruction. By his telling, throwing Kazuya into the ravine was not an act of senseless cruelty, but a brutal test, a way to awaken strength in his son or eliminate a dangerous threat before it matured. Still, the claim doesn't erase the image of a terrified child falling into darkness. Was this test merely a justification after the fact? Or was it part of a far bigger plan? The original cliff incident. The infamous moment occurred decades earlier. A 5-year-old Kazuya stood at the edge, staring at his father's emotionless face. Without warning, Heihachi lifted him and cast him into the abyss. To the world, the story became proof of Heihachi's sadism. But something doesn't add up. The twist. Heihachi never truly hated Kazuya. If Heihachi's sole motivation was to rid himself of Kazuya, why do later events show moments of protection, even tenderness? In Tekken 2, during Kazuya's ending, the devil attempts to kill Heihachi with a laser beam. Yet it's Heihachi who reacts to shield Kazuya from the attack. This act makes no sense if he truly despised his son. Even more telling is the final battle of Tekken 7. As the father and son engage in their ultimate fight, sharp-eyed players noticed something, a fleeting glimmer in Heihachi's eyes. Tears. The man who had spent decades presenting himself as unbreakable allowed a moment of vulnerability to slip through. The real plan. Apocalypse and Genesis. This leads to a haunting possibility. Heihachi's cruelty was calculated, not born of hatred. The cliff incident may have been the first step in forging Kazuya into a hardened survivor, capable of enduring anything. Why? Because Heihachi's long-term goal was more than simply defeating the devil gene. It was preparing the world for an age of apocalypse and rebirth. By instilling pure hatred toward himself, Heihachi ensured that Kazuya would grow up with an unshakable will to surpass and destroy him. The kind of will that could, in theory, be channeled toward destroying greater threats. The father who became the villain. Seen from this angle, Heihachi's role shifts from simple villain to tragic architect. He played the part of the monster so convincingly that even Kazuya believed it. Yet the clues, the rescue in Tekken 2, the tears in Tekken 7, suggest a father who never stopped caring, even as he manipulated his son's life to serve a dangerous vision. Was Heihachi a monster, or was he the only one willing to bear the weight of being hated for the sake of the world? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between, in the shadows of the Mishima legacy, where love and hatred are impossible to untangle.